Okay. Good to see you.
I don't think I remember all of them, but thank you. But my meeting with former President Mbeki stems from an invitation when we met in Windhoek, I believe it was 2 weeks ago. He wanted to know what it is that was happening in the Congo, so he invited me, and that's why I came to see him. 2 or 3 of the questions, I'm not the spokesman of the M23, so why did they not go to a meeting or not? I'm not very conversant with that. They definitely have their reasons, and you might have other channels to ask them that. But what was the third question?
The third one was, what do you believe the consequences of semi-DRC withdrawing from the Eastern DRC are going to be, given how fragile the situation remains, and the people who are supposed to be sitting around the table are not coming to the party?
Well, I haven't been following very, very, very closely the situation or the deployment, and of course the announcement of the withdrawal of some forces in the DRC. But our take has always been, and this is what I said a couple of weeks ago, that considering the situation, the solution that we adopted way back in 2002, 2003, because back then we also had close to the same kind of situation, where you have a multitude of armed forces, various armed groups. Today what is new is that you now have mercenaries who've been employed by the government forces. Our attitude back then was to ask each and everyone to leave. Each and every force was to leave, and that's exactly what happened. And that's what I believe directly or indirectly facilitated the peace process that started immediately after. But is it the same solution that we can apply to the current situation? Well, I'll sum up by saying this. I believe the problem in the Congo, you rightly said so, the problem is President Felix, the solution is President Felix. Now, how do you understand that? How do you turn that left and right? Up to you. But critical decisions have to be made. And in critical times, you have to make critical decisions. And these are critical times for the Congo. But in as far as we are concerned, well, like I said, we intend to be very much involved in everything that's happening, especially in as far as peace is concerned, and to move around instead of it just being a SADC thing or East African, for it to be our own initiatives, and go each and everywhere where we believe that we can bring about positive change, positive news, be it in the East, which we are preparing to do, be it in the South, in the North, and the West.